Oh, it's a little early for me. Well, it's really not. I didn't sleep the best, so I've got my coffee, my infamous steak and shake mug, and today we're just gonna go live a little bit. We've got the live chat on. If you're watching this, if you're watching this at about nine something, uh, I know people watch this back and they don't know if this is really live or not. So I'm trying to say. So this is Thursday morning at 9 something a.m. Central. Okay. Well, my goodness. I've got a little bit of a lull. Got a little bit of a live haul today. Well, hello. I think I'm a little warm now. I was like cold and then now I'm warm. The coffee doesn't help. And the weather's been crazy. Lots of you are popping in. Fantastic. So like I said, this is just a haul. It's not a sale or anything. Okay. Yes, hello. Okay, so I went to the estate sale. It was actually down the street here in town. And they had an estate sale at this house, which was funnily enough at like a public, like an actual estate sale company. And it was her parents. But she was doing it kind of like pro bono for them. So for the vlog. Oh yeah, the vlog. You know, the vlog videos don't do very well because they hit like a certain amount of subscribers, but they're interesting to me. I personally like watching other people's vlogs and like what's going on behind the scenes. That's just how I love knowing how things work. So they're fun. But by the way, I still have just a few days left if you want to pick up the shirt. Vintage Life shirt. This comes in different colors. I just want to make sure nobody misses out because it will close at a specific whatever date that it says on the website, on the Bonfire website. Unfortunately, they don't have sizes over, I think, what was it, 3X or something, and I can't believe that. I'm trying to just figure out if there's a way actually to take orders myself for the larger sizes and then ship them out, but I don't know. So, yeah. Well, fantastic. I'm just, because I know the last time I did a shirt order, people were messaging me after it had closed, and I'm like, that's the whole thing with Bonfire. They take your orders and then they print them all at the same time and then they mail them all out. So they're not like printing one and then printing another and then printing another. It's really cost prohibited, whatever the word is. In certain colors. So they have 4X in certain colors. So probably black, since that's like so, you know what I mean? It's probably like the stranger colors that aren't in the larger sizes. I'm just downing this right now, just real quick. Okay, now we can start. So, I went to this estate sale. I paid full price for everything, because, no, I don't take creamer in my coffee. It's just straight black coffee. And so I went to the estate sale, and I bought this depression glass book. Now, I already have this depression glass book. You ordered a red 4X. Well, I didn't offer red as a color, and I didn't know that it was like that. I chose like, I don't know, more or less neutral, like I did like a plum color and rather than like red. I don't know. And you can only offer 5 colors for me. Hopefully that was just a reminder. It went away. Hopefully you didn't hear it. On my phone, I had to get I'm getting tires on my car today, and I needed to set a reminder. Anyway, so I bought this depression glass book because it was $2 and I already have it. So I'll probably just sell it actually. But it's the depression glass book. So, by the way, if you're interested in this book, I will sell it. Just send me an email. It's in good shape. This is Jean Florence book, I think. Yeah, it's a Jean Florence book. They did a lot of glassware books. I have many, many of them from those people. So yeah, that's a newer, but you know, it's good for identification and it's kind of like eye candy. You can just look through it. I also bought this other book. This one's for me. It's a Reader's Digest book, and it is Discovering America's Past. And I bought it because, well, I just thought, well, in my downtime, I can read about America because, you know, things happened. So it talks about like the general store. Oh, this sounds exciting. Is that mothballs? A nice little Okay, yeah, it talks about stuff, city life. Anyway. This book's for me. I just thought how fun to be able to read about history, like commercialized history, I would imagine. And you're done. Yeah. I say that, but then like, am I gonna really pick it up? I'll have to put it somewhere where it's like right in front of me, and I'll be like, yeah, it's time to read that. Okay, so I bought a flat of chalkware, and I paid up for it considering, just considering, I don't know. So I paid $14 for the following chalkware pieces. So I got this horse. Isn't that neat? A flat. Well, I took it out of the flat, so you're just watching. You're just seeing that. Yeah, I love a good flat. Flat. This is Illinois plastic products, but you're definitely not plastic, my dear. I don't know why it says that. This is a chalkware. So it's this horse. That's a good size horse too. You know, look. See, it says Illinois plastic products. Or does that say plastic? It must. Yeah. I don't know who they're kidding. It's definitely not plastic. You're driving and listening, Katie. Barb, why are you calling me? No. What? I don't know why. I'll have to call her back. Barb! She's probably gonna, maybe it's like, did you know that so-and-so, like, I don't know, they'd be telling me something that I literally can't do anything about right now. Okay, so I love the ships. This is a chalkware ship, probably a carnival prize. These were given out in the 30s, oftentimes, as a cheaper alternative because it's a lot of air, you know, plaster of Paris, it's lightweight, it's not as expensive and as hard to make as ceramic products. So the chalkware is very nice. Very good. Yeah, that's a great ship. It's I think a bookend technically, but honestly, you don't have to do anything like that. You can just put it like anywhere. Like, you know, don't be a loser. Just put it anywhere you want. You don't have to use books. Don't be a loser. Oh, this takes me back to whenever that was a joke originally, and so long ago. It was actually, I think last year, Misty, me, we were over at George's, Antique Nomad. We were at his like little house, and there was a pin that said loser. And then it had like a slash through it. And Misty was like, don't be a loser. I don't know. I think stick in my head. That's funny. Okay. So there's a little tag, $14. And then oh yeah. And then this was in it. Another ship. Another ship. This one has glitter. I think glitter. I don't know. It's like stuff all over it, like little rocks or something. You're starting to look older and distinguished. It must be the coffee. Hello. It must be. Or I've been doing this shadow thing for a while. There's that. And it could also be, I don't know. Wake up, sleepyhead. I'm just tired. I didn't sleep well. I slept as well as one could. I mean, I slept in. I don't know. Oh, this is not chalkware. It's like resin, but it was also in there. By the way, if you're interested in this particularly, you can email me because I'm probably not going to put it in a live sale. It's like a plastic resin type. What is that? I was actually surprised there's stuff going on the back of it. Normally it's just, anyway, that's an eagle. It's resin. And it says something. Words. It says words. I'm starting to look vintage. Well, that's a good thing. I need to be what I say that I am, I guess. All right, so there was that, and then, oh, this little thing was in there too. It was just hiding in there, which was fantastic. I loved it. I love it. It's a little ceramic deer. So I paid $14 for all of those things. You know, I'll take it, paint it, and do what? We can do? You're gonna paint it. Paint what? The eagle? My brain's a little slow this morning. You'll have to excuse my stupidity. I also got, now this is interesting, and it's just like a nostalgic thing, but I bought this Radio Shack thing. I think it's a battery tester, but like Radio Shack, that's not even around. Oh, it says battery checker right on it. Okay, so I don't have to deduce anything. I can just read. Fantastic. So it's Radio Shack, and it's made of plastic, and it has this little mabobber on there. You can hang it up too. Isn't that cool? It is neat advertising. I paid like, oh, there it is, $2 for it. I'm like, when do you ever see that? I say, I don't. And then I answered myself and said, you should buy it. And I did. So I went, was it right when they opened? This estate sale was not good. It was just not. Okay, so I'm doing the best I can here. Like, I did get a few ceramic things, but that was not their, they had a lot of sewing stuff. They had like quilt tops for what you would use to assemble a quilt. I'm like, I can't, I don't want to. And then they had a lot of, actually they had a lot of embroidered pillowcases, but, and there's a big old but here, they're not sewn up. And I'm like, So they had like maybe this many, let's call that 3 sets. They had maybe 3 sets taped together, like not sewn up for $10. And I'm like, And then some of them were not sewn up at all. Like they weren't sewn at all. They were just like this, the lines where you would sew like the design yourself. I just couldn't bring myself. I have a lot of pillowcases as it is that are already finished. That said, I know some of you out there would be like, I'll sew it up. And I'm like, well, okay. But the other caveat was the whole place smelled like mothballs. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. When I mean not sewn up, I mean the ends. So like the opening where you put the pillowcase in, it wasn't like folded over and sewn shut, if that makes any sense. Like the edge wasn't completed, which is a simple fix, really, if you're a sewer, but it's just, it was one more obstacle for me, you know. Yeah. Okay. I did get this little Kewpie type. Yeah, this little Kewpie type. So that was there. And it was $2. That's actually a pretty good price. See there? Flowers. It's a cream color, completely glazed, and it has some age to it. So that's nice. I'm just a little, I would guess that it was cold painted because the amount of not like any paint here is a little alarming. This pink is under the glaze. Now other colors would have been painted over it. So I'm thinking maybe, but I don't know why they do that. You're so silly. Like they managed to get like this pink color under the glaze. Well, the baby is practically pink. Like, I mean, you're almost there. So you could have done that and it would have, you know, I don't know. That's why I don't do that job. I'd be over there like, what's wrong with you people? Just put it under the glaze, will you? I know why they did it is because it was, I think, cheaper. Somehow. Okay, so I also got these ducks. What? Yeah. It looks like he has a Twinkie. Does he? Oh, you don't mean like a Twinkie. You mean, that's a safety clip, a safety pin, if that's what you mean. No. It's a safety pin. It's literally a safety pin. It's wearing a diaper. That's a diaper. No. Okay. Then I got this cardinal. The cardinal was a fun find. I was really excited to get this one. In person, you can tell that it's a safety pin. It's wearing it. The baby's has a diaper on, and there's a safety pin. The bird is very nice. It is a cardinal, and it was $2. That's a great price for a cardinal. We're known for cardinals around here. By the way, is anybody coming to this dust? Is anybody coming to the shop opening? It's going to be a pop-up sale. I'm just kind of getting my feelers out. I literally don't have anything, hardly any information about it, but I've had multiple people kind of like say it, and then I'm like, how many is that? I'm just trying to get an idea. Tell you. Well, I'll just start saying where I am. I'm in Summerfield, Illinois. So that's, because you're going to know, it's going to be May 15th and 16th. That's a Saturday and a Sunday. You don't have to be here the whole time. Misty is going to be here, Thrifter Junker. She's going to be here like the whole time. And then Barb is going to be here, obviously. Stella's going to be here. And Aaron said he's going to pop in. He's going to pop in. And Fatbird Finds said they probably will. They should, but they're, they're not going to be here every single moment, of course. I know, isn't that awful, though, about the Canadian border, and, well, all borders, I suppose, that maybe they would open. I doubt it. Can you imagine when they're going to open up? It's just be like a flood. One person wanted us to buy them cereal and mail them cereal because they couldn't come down and buy it. And I'm doing it, so they get their cereal. What was this now? Did you and Misty meet through YouTube? Yeah. So many. I know there's more to the haul. I'm just taking a little break and we're just chit-chatting. I'm going back through here. I have to check on drive time from Detroit. Hey Google, how far away is Detroit?
You are 507 miles away from Detroit.
You hear that? 507. Might as well make it a road trip or something. Go Goodwill hopping. No. Too far away. Yeah. Luckily, we're kind of central here in the U.S., but like it's still, if you're like in New York or Florida, it's a little harder, or especially California. Williamsburg. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm in Summerfield, Illinois. I drove up to Pennsylvania last year. No, I don't remember. And I visited Jocelyn, Scott from Your Curiosity Shop, and we went to the Frank Lloyd Wright house. But I was able to do like a lot of things on that trip, so it was really fun. Okay, so there's the cardinal. So I bought this scale, and it's been so long since I've bought a scale. Look at this. Isn't that so awesome? Corinne, you may be coming. Could we buy anything online from the sale? I don't know what you mean. So whenever you're here, you can buy things. I'm pricing everything. Everything in here will have a price on it. It's a big ordeal. And Barb is going to bring a few things to sell as well. I don't think Misty's bringing any of her stuff, though. She's just going to grace us with her presence. So this scale is amazing, though. Like, it's been such a while since I bought a scale. I know they were super popular, hard to find for a long time because and honestly though, this is like perpetually great. It has the vintage advertising. It has all the great character that we like in something. So practical, and it's great for a riser. So if you were to put this behind stuff, you can do that. So by the way, St. Louis is about 45 minutes west, and You can go to St. Louis. They have Forest Park, which is an amazing natural park. Natural park, like that's. There's the zoo, which is I think free to get in. Downtown St. Louis, it's nice. It's pretty. Lots of there's some things to do, but this is a scale. I paid $8 for it. I was actually shocked by that price at $8. Really was. I would expect that to do every bit. Well, I get in trouble whenever I start throwing prices out there, but every bit of $30-$40 for sure. You're gonna relocate to Decatur. You're looking into it. Well, Decatur. Now we were just in Decatur. I thought. I mix myself up all around. It's hard to keep track of where things are. What town? I'm in Summerfield. Summerfield, like a field you would frolic in. I don't know if you'd frolic through these streets or not, but Summerfield. I'll post a little thing on the Del Mar Loop. Oh, it's been so long since I've been down there. They used to have the melting pot in the Del Mar Loop, and I think they closed it. The melting pot is so good. Illinois. I'm in Illinois. Yeah. I didn't know you were in, I didn't know Katie came to St. Louis. Oh, don't you have family in St. Who am I thinking of? Do you have family in St. Louis? I can't remember. I thought you said that or somebody said that. I bought these ducks. So they're big. You're an hour and 40. That's not bad. Bloomington. I know one person said they were getting a flight. I'm like, Salt and Smoke on the Loop. I have not been in so long. Oh yeah, she does have family in St. Louis. Okay, so I bought these ducks. They were $4 each. I don't think they have any cracks on them. They just have crazing, and I can show you the crazing. See the crazing? Let the neighbors know they might be able to help put up. That could be interesting. I don't know if in this town you would want to be in a buy something, yard sale. I'm not sure. Campgrounds? I don't know. I guess you'd have to look. I don't know. So I bought the 2 ducks, pair of them. They were $4 each. They're large. I don't know why I did that because larger things are just a little bit more of a hassle to ship, but they're cool. Like, I like it. No, St. Louis is not the closest airport. There's actually an airport that is about 12 minutes away. I think it's in Mascoutah. Forget the name of it. Why can't I ever remember the name of that place? Hey Google, what's the airport called in Mascoutah, Illinois? I think it's Mid-America, actually.
Mid-America St. Louis Airport.
Mid-America. They call it St. Louis, but it's not. Enough! Hey Google, stop. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't ever talk to her, and then I ask one question, and then she wants to tell me her whole life story. I have to hear from her, and then some other time there's this guy, and I don't know if she's seeing the guy or who, they take turns talking to me. I'll ask a math problem. The guy will chime in and say, oh, I don't know what you just said. And then I'll be like, I bet that woman would have known. And then I ask it again. And then the woman says, oh, and it's this. I'm like, how do you know? The woman knows the math problems. The guy, I don't know. He just steps in every now and again and yaks his mouth. Why do I have 2 different people talking to me on one Google device? I'd like to know. I've got a guy and a woman that sounds like she's from PBS. She's like a news anchor from PBS. I don't know. But she's pretty smart. And then she'll be like, I've sent more information to your phone. Did I ask you to do that? No. You just take it upon yourself to mail me stuff on my phone. I wanted a simple answer. They all go for extra points. I don't know. You're not getting a tip, I can tell you. Okay, so this was $4. So I bought this tablecloth. PBS has a certain sound. I guess it depends on your locale. So I bought this. Now there are some stains on it, like some yellow stains. By the way, I'm starting to wake up. That coffee really made a difference. Okay, so There's a couple stains on here, and I did pay $4 for it, but really that's a great price. And if you were to soak this in OxyClean, you'd have a great time with it. You'd have a fantastic time. It would be great for you. And it has the pretty spring tulips. Your great grandpa, I saw that comment you had said about, you had emailed, you'd messaged, you put somewhere that you're, yeah. And I Googled it. I couldn't find anything. There's like dust. Oh, yeah, I'll make you blue right now. It's a good time to make people blue. If you sent an email within the past like week and I didn't say anything back, say something right here. If I recognize your name, then I'll make you blue. What is this Zoom for? There. That takes care of it. Bye-bye, question mark, person. Did you and Aaron, did you like their gifts that came? Okay, yeah. So Barb didn't get, they're at the house, and Aaron liked his mug, designs and do-overs. Vaguely. Gigi, you have a question mark. I don't know why, but you're blue. I made you blue just a minute ago. And then designs and do-overs, you are now. There we go. Barb did not, I'm so terrible. I did not show Barb the, I'll do that. So she'll come and look at the, Myrna, you're blue. So that's good. Yes, and then the vessels themselves, why can't I use words? The canisters are amazing. Restaurant ware. Yeah, she had I peeked in, but I didn't tell her anything about it. Aaron's is like a little milk glass mug though. That's awesome. Sharon. Hello. So there's that. Tablecloth. I actually bought this bell. I thought it was really fun. Oh, you did. Okay, okay. And then I'll double check these, and if not, I can always take them back, but don't worry. If you emailed me, it's fine. Oh boy. Isn't that cool? My email, Katie, can you, it's, okay, it's all one word. This is realnifty@gmail.com. So look at that bell. Isn't this bell amazing? It's so pretty. It's from India, like a lot of them are, with they're like this brass color, or well, they're brass, and then they have the little etchings in them. Oh, I could probably hold it this way. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Oh, there you go. Jackie did it. There's my email. So this is a really awesome bell. I just love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes. So I paid $6 for it. Very nice. By the way, if you bought anything from the live sale yesterday on Misty's channel, if you can go ahead and pay your invoice, then I can mail it out today, because after today, I'm not going to be here. No, I'm going to be, I'm traveling, and then you won't get it until Monday, about Monday, or I won't ship out until Monday, which would just delay things, but yeah. So, there we go. So anyways, beautiful. So that's the bell. CL Wasson, you can see. Okay, I just did a cursory. I just went real quick on Google, and I was just like, doo-doo-doo, and I didn't, and then I was like, okay. Mission style. Oh, Mission style's Mission is a good style. Then I got this planter here. This is a nice color, actually. There's cobwebs on it. It's just the way things are at some of these estate sales. You have the cereal. Yeah, I do. And I'll mail your cereal. I don't know how customs is going to work with that. I'm a little concerned, but I'll do what I can. I think you have to like put these things on there, which I'm going to do, but I don't know the laws of food. I saw Pam, you paid. Okay, so this is, now I had something the other day. this is probably California pottery. I said it and then I watched the haul back as I was editing and I saw the CP on there and I was thinking, oh duh, it's probably California pottery. The thing is, it was smaller and a little bit gummed up, like a little smaller whenever I saw it the first time, and I didn't know what that was a giant C and a P. Just imagine that like a quarter of the size and you're like, you know, hard to see. But I think it's California Pottery USA considering the CP on there. But it's just a pretty planter and I paid, well, oh, was it $2? I paid $2. Nice color. Nice color. It's just a color I usually don't get to see very often, so. I did get this, which also reminds me of California Pottery. Maybe Florence Ceramics. It kind of has that. If I'm thinking correctly, is it Florence? I think it is. Anyway, this was $4. This is just a generic. I don't think this is Florence, but it's this nice pottery girl. Very pretty, very springy. Put some flowers in there. It would look so nice. I'm having a lot of like weird things. I don't know what these things are. Did I put them in timeout successfully? I can't tell. I think I did. Anyways, I must have if I don't see their. Okay, I did. Okay, anyways, so this is $4, or this was $4. The weather is crazy, 29 degrees. This doesn't smell like mothballs. It's ceramic. I really, yeah. The ceramic stuff isn't gonna, I'm gonna wipe it all down and put it in a bag with baking soda. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, and I didn't say that this also has like little flowers in the bottom of the back. Isn't that pretty though? It is. It's pretty. Let me do the stuff on the floor. I bought this for $1. It's just a nice tin. I liked the colors on it. It's a good tin. This is from Olive Can Co. Chicago. It's just a nice one. Olive Can Co. The colors are different. I don't really have a lot of that kind of colorway, so it's pretty. I did get an Afghan. This one again I got because of the colors. It's different colors. Yes, Barb. I'm usually so easy to get on the phone, but actually that's really not true. My phone is usually on do not, what's it called? Do not disturb or whatever, where everything is silenced and I don't get any noises. But this was $4. So it was a really great price for this Afghan. And I like the colors, the pink in that. It's like a maroon color. So, Barb, what did you want? Is it secret? She's probably, I know what she wants to know. She wants to know like more details, I bet, about what we're doing this weekend. Is that what it is? I bet it is. And it's hilarious because she thinks I know the answer. So I bought these books. These are cookbooks. They're vintage. They were $2 that I paid. See? It stresses her out not knowing what's going on, and I'll have to ask Misty. Okay, so in here are just like little books. Great books. The cookie cookbook. I'm going to actually probably just sell these just like I bought them in this nice. Oh, look, Wherever. That's a cookware line. That's so cool. Wherever. These are great, like little promotional recipe things. Here's another one. Isn't that neat? Oh, Club Aluminum. That's a collectible cookware. So, Presto cooker, whatever. So all those I paid $2 for. That's very nice. They have great graphics and stuff in them. You can cook out of them. I bought a few books from this estate sale. I like this one just because of the colors. Enchanted Gates. When is it from? 1970. Oh, there's kind of fun graphics in there. Not even sure what it's about. Cook out of the box. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. So graphics. And that was $2. This one, it happened one day. I loved this one. Love the graphics. That was $2 I paid. This is from 1955, originally 1938. Oh, that has great colors and stuff too. So, bought that, $2. These are our friends. I bought that. I love the graphics on the front, again. Oh, that has really nice graphics too. That is so pretty. You could cut those out if you wanted to. You'd have so many awesome graphics. Look at the policeman. So neat. So I got that. And then the last one is High Roads with the boy and his lamb or sheep. All the things. So, did you find the Raisin? Yes, I found it was on the counter. I found the Raisin Bran. So I got this. Now, okay, so that was, and then I went back on half off day and I bought this clock. I did not buy this clock the first day because it didn't work, and it still doesn't work. But the style of it, I couldn't pass up. So I ended up paying $2 for it, just for the style of it. Now, it doesn't work, but here it is. Now, that said, I mean, maybe if somebody knew what they were doing, it's just over wound on the back. It's not doing anything. So you could, in theory, take this plate off and convert it to a quartz movement. I'm not going to do that. I've done that before. But then you would have a usable clock. But this is just beautiful. The shape of it that has like the deco, little ball, I mean, it's just really nice. So $2, I was happy to pay that for what it is. Or you could have somebody maybe fix it. I don't know. It's an 8-day clock. It's an 8-day windup. So this particular estate sale had a ton of corning, and this is literally the only corning that I bought from them because their prices were too much, just too much. So I know, Katie, we've taken a cuckoo clock to a clock place, and they charged, I think, $100 to, was it 100? I think it was like 100 something, whatever. And they fixed it up and then cleaned it kind of, and it worked. But then I've also cleaned cuckoo clocks and fixed them myself as well. But whenever you're dealing with the springs, I would worry to do it because the springs are very tricky. So that spring is probably overwound, and to change a spring, kind of dangerous, and you need a little bit of a skill for that. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, the corning, they had an entire dining room full of corning ware. Mostly the cornflower blue pattern that we see everywhere. And, okay, so to give you an idea on pricing, $5, but no, it's actually $10. So they wanted $10. Yes, they were pricing them individually. And I'm like, these are $5 for the pair, right? At the checkout. And she was like, no, they're separate. I'm like, what are you, Goodwill? And she's like, I was joking. And she was like, well, just in case you needed one. I'm like, okay. But this was half off day. And I'm like, well, will you do $5? Will you do $2.50 for the pair? That would have been half of $5. And she said, yes. So, but this was her mom. And this was day 2, which was the second day, all they were doing. And it was like 2:30. So it was towards the end. I was told by the daughter to come back and towards the end, and she'll be more willing to do deals. But at the end of the day, her mom was heavily invested in all of this, like the whole process. So I was dealing with the client for a change. You know, normally you would deal with just the estate sale company, and they're like, yeah, take it. But this was her parents, and it was just more, difficult with family. And so I was like, I showed up at the time that they had said to come back at, thinking, well, maybe I'll just get like a lot of this corning ware. I'll pick and choose, and I'll get like really good prices because, at the end of the day, I could care less about it. But if the price is right, I know that it's something that people will want to fill their collections with, and if if they break or whatever. So I was willing to buy some of this Corningware in the cornflower blue. I'm glad I didn't in hindsight, but I went back and that's literally the only thing that I was able to buy. But so I go there and she was like, okay, my mom's in a better mood or whatever. And I was like, okay. So we go in and to the mom, I was like, well, and then there were a couple larger shakers and the spice of, yeah, was it that pattern? Yeah, and the spice of life pattern, just like this. But they were like the sugar, like the larger ones. And they had, oh gosh, I want to say, yeah, they were $10 each on the shakers. $10, $10. Half off would have been $10 for the pair. And I was like, well, okay. So I said, you got these two here. Would you do $5 for the pair? Which is half of what they were doing on half off day, but this was at the end of half off day. So you expect to get like a lot. Like they need to get rid of things. That's the whole idea. And she was like, well, how much do you want for all of it? Or what would you pay for all of it? I'm like, I don't want all of it. No, when I say that, I mean, there's a lot of open casseroles, like the open large casseroles. I didn't see lids for them. That's a whole nother thing. I didn't see lids, but there are a lot of like the square ones. You see them every day at Goodwill. They're so prevalent. And I don't know what I was thinking in the moment. I'm just like, why am I going to buy all these? Like, I wasn't going to buy them all. I was going to pick and choose some of the smaller accent pieces, like the shakers, like the sugar shakers. And there was some other like things like that, but not much. And she was just like, oh no, I can't do that, about the $5 offer on the pair of these, like, I think they're sugar shakers or something. And then this other lady chimed in the background. She was like, well, everything's already half off today. I'm like, I know, well, this is my third time here. And she was like, oh, okay, well, we have plans for things. So like, I guess they had plans for what they were going to do with this stuff. And anyway, I go to check out and the daughter's like, I don't know what their plan is, but okay. I don't know. So it doesn't matter. I really don't care one way or the other. It was just like, yeah, somebody mentioned it was like the sentimentality of it, the sentimental stuff. It's like, yeah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you're trying to get rid of stuff. It's an estate sale. I mean, usually when you go to an estate sale at the end, they just want the stuff out of there. They're going to have to clear it out one way or the other. That's the general terms of those estate sales. Sometimes they leave them, but if they could sell it and make something on it before the estate sale company has to go, they're going to do it. So I ended up with that. I paid $2.50 for a pair of salt and pepper shakers that should do okay for me. I mean, I haven't looked what they're doing, but it's the spice of life pattern. In general, though, I did get some more books, by the way. Now, this is a second story. I was at that estate sale, and another person was there. And they're known for selling. They're known for books. Every time I go to an auction, they're buying like a whole whatever of books. Sometimes they're paying $2 for a whole stack of books. Sometimes they're going to pay up tremendously because they love books. That's all they sell pretty much. So I call him the bookman, and so does Barb. And so my eye was starting to twitch. It could be the dust. And so I was there, and this guy, he saw me with these books. He's like, oh, so these books are worth $2 to you each? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you should come over to my place. I have more of those. Now, I do know this guy. I've been to his house. He's had yard sales. I'm like, okay. So I went to his house, and after the sale, I bought $12 for the Spice of Life on eBay. Okay, I will probably sell them for $16. They're actually in great shape, the chrome and everything, on like a live sale. Unless if you want to email me, I'm willing to do them that way too. And we could do it that way, but so the bookman. So I went to his house, and he started pulling all these like children's readers for me. So I'm just going to go rather quickly. I paid $2 each for these. I've got good stories with the little man on there. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? And then I've got adventures in fact and fancy. Isn't that nice? Well, if you, yeah, just email me for those. I Know a Secret. I love that one because of I like the title, I Know a Secret. Now, I'll admit, I didn't really flip through these at all. I bought them from their covers. But luckily, I mean, there's some great graphics in there. So, that's beautiful. And this one's called We See. And again, amazing full color graphics. Look at the ducks. So, oh, the beach scene. Oh, that is so cool. So, oh, the supermarket. Oh, that is so cool. So I got that. Happy Times. I bought that. Again, just nice big old words in there. Dick and Jane books. He had some of those. I did not buy the Dick and Jane books because their covers were kind of boring, honestly. They all look the same to me. And I like different things. Well, this one, oh, this isn't a Dick and Jane book. Peter and Polly. So this one has, you know, not a lot of pictures in it, but Peter and Polly. I just thought they were pretty on the front. This book though is older, so the graphics aren't going to be as like cartoony. This is from 1914. This one here, it says Green Gate, has a clown on it, from 1939. And again, the graphics are so fun in there. Good old country scenes. Clown. Anything can happen. I bought it because of the name. I just like the name. And again, it has great pictures in it as well. Supermarket, he's going to buy some produce. So that's great. Pleasant Lands. Pleasant Lands. The Work Playbooks. Has some graphics in it. Overall, it's nice. When is that from? 1932. I got The Wishing Well. I like the name of that. Oh, yeah, there's some pictures in there too. He has a train. Christmas tree. That is cool. Going fishing. So I got that. I expect to sell each of these for about $16, by the way. Mostly on a live sale. This one, I think one of them had like an elf in it or something, and it caught me off guard. Where did you go, little elf? Thought I just saw it again. I don't know. But that's Friends Far and Near. I like that. Again, I like the title was clever. I'm like, oh, Friends Far and Near. This one is nice. Stories. Oh, this one has the elf in it. Stories We Like, and then there's the elf. This one could do better actually than $16 because it has really fun graphics. There's a little elf in there. You could do some fun things with that elf, and I think he's all over the place in here. There's a monkey. Very good. This is from 1940. Trying me. So there's who. Oh, I'm supposed to say all the things about who wrote them, every one of them. What are you saying? Oh, I don't have time to read all that. I'm just showing very quickly things that happened or what they are. I like this one because of the tree. I'll tell you who illustrated this one if you'd like. Ruth Steed. Ooh, you look at that. Rodeo. That's nice. Oh, I love the beach scene ones. Go like that. And then you can like leave it open and for like the different seasons or whatever. That would be great for like a you know, like the summary kind of thing. Oh, that's so nice. What else do you have to tell me? Lots of country pictures. That's really pretty. And the last book that I got for $2 was Merry Go Round. I love the color on that graphic, on that front. And it is from 1960. And Oh, it's a Richard Scarry illustration. I didn't know that. Oh, his graphics really take me back. So they're all around the margin of the pages too. That's so pretty. Look at that. This is pretty. Oh, when I'm selling it? Okay, yeah, I'll mention it then. And to be fair, it's not like I said who wrote the book either. I was just showing the pictures. I said the title and was showing the pictures. Okay, so is that everything? That's what I got. So that was like all one morning. I paid $20 for the books. I paid whatever I did for everything else. I did relatively well. This is still available for like the next 3 days or 4 days, I think. It's I don't know where I talked about it. It's on Instagram and it's on Facebook. If you want to find the link, there's a direct link. But it's the Vintage Life. It will be going away, so you only have the amount of time that the website says that you do. Readers are often collected for the illustrator, so it's important to mention. Yeah. Honestly, I'm more about the illustrations and the visuals of things than the content themselves. Says a lot about me, I guess. But I'm not going to read this. I'm going to look at the pictures. So, totes? I saw something about totes that went away. Will you be having some more totes? Yes, I will. They are going to be larger and sturdy. They're larger and sturdier. And they're going to be a little bit more, like a couple dollars more. And they're navy blue. And then they have the Vintage Life, the full color graphic on there on the tote bag. So they're not. I'm not. They're not up yet. I have them, but they're not around yet. So okay. Anyways, so what's going on? We've got 260 people here. By the way, yeah, don't forget, if you order something from me yesterday on Misty's sale, if you can pay that, then I will be able to mail it out today. And that way you'll get it before I mail it out Monday, because I'm going out of town the next few days. So otherwise, it doesn't matter either way. It's just like if you want it sooner than later. But do what you need to do if, for you. Yeah, it's a fun tote bag. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I need to do more cleaning around here. There's lots of cleaning to do. I'm getting the place ready for the sale. It's an entire process, I will tell you. Things are just coming out of the woodworks all over the place. The tablecloth, it is a tablecloth. I have it draped over the trash can, just the cover, because it's green, it's pretty, I guess, as far as trash cans go. But I wanted just to soften that area up because of all the harsh lines. So I've got all my jewelry over there, brooches, necklaces. It's very good. I need to order jewelry tags. I ordered more sticky tags for all of my items. I've already priced 250 items, and I'm not even a quarter of the way. I've got a lot to do. So it's a lot. I've got a mess going on. I did a live sale yesterday. I'll turn you this way. I did a live sale yesterday over there, and I'm starting to put up the pegboard. So I need to put that big yellow pegboard up. I'm going to actually flip it horizontally and run it across the top for larger paintings to hang from it. And then the chalkware and smaller things are going to be on that blue one that's over there. And then I ordered more blue. I ordered more clips, wall clips. Sean, no. Are those 250 priced items for? No. Oh, but you don't know, I guess. So I'm pricing everything in the shop for a pop-up sale. That's the idea. So everything's going to have prices on it for the pop-up sale. And the added bonus of doing that is that everything will have a price. So then whenever I'm doing a live sale even after this, I'll already have a price and I won't be coming up with things off the top of my head, which just adds to the mental fatigue, the mental gymnastics that go on during a live sale of like, okay, now I've got to think about price and all that. And yes, I can do it pretty quickly, but it reduces that friction for me one more step along the way. So I'll be pricing everything now going forward in anticipation for the sale, for the in-person sale. Does it come in pink? No, I don't have any more pink bags. I ordered only so many of them, and I press all the bags here in-house. You think? Pam thinks I won't have anything left. I don't know. I won't mind that. I can replenish, but I don't know. But I only ordered so many pink bags, and I already went through them, and I've already sold all the pink bags. But I ordered them blank, and then I pressed them here. And I ordered the transfers. I pressed them here in house, and then that way it's just I make a little bit more margin rather than having somebody else do it. It's kind of dumb for me though because it hurts my wrist to use the heat press. They're only $200 from California. The 15 checked bags. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, you have to watch yourself, I suppose. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty cheap flight for $200. Allegiant Air is really cheap. I've used them before. Allegiant. And you know, it's a no frills type flight, but that's pretty much all flights these days, isn't it? Yeah, so I might need Barb's help to price some of these things because it's fast approaching. We'll see. Well, I've got lots of lithographs and paintings and things like that will be best to be sold in person and for anyone involved as well because of like the shipping and stuff, and which also leads me to say that in the next live sales that lead up to this, if you know that you're going to come, I will allow people to just pay for the item only, and then I'll just have it here, and then you can pick it up without paying for the shipping. So that's an added thing that can be done. You'll pay for the item the week of or the time that you buy it, but there won't be shipping on that invoice, and it'll just be set aside for you, kind of, you know, and you can pick it up. So yeah, that's what's happening. When you and other resellers have so much information, why do you have to keep buying? Do you ever take a break from shopping? For me, I have been buying and not worrying about it because I know I have a pop-up shop coming, and I want to ensure that I have enough stuff here for that. But a lot of it has to do with when the price is right, you buy it. So the answer really should be we need to be selling more, meaning like we need to be listing more. And it's harder for me because I don't list anything online anymore. I pretty much only sell on the live sales and occasionally through email when people, you know, if it's a certain kind of item that I know like 12 people aren't going to want. I have toyed with the idea of going to eBay as well, especially after the sale. I kind of have to feel it out, the pop-up sale, and see like, okay, do I want to hire someone to put these things on eBay or what? But it's an idea. But that's my answer. I don't know. Others would have different answers. It just has a lot to do with when you see something, you buy it because you see the value. You're like, okay, that's $2. I know that it's worth this. Like you feel stupid to not. But the other side of the coin is to make sure you're actually selling what you're buying. But in my case specifically, I'm not worried about it because I have the space to do it. I have the space to kind of hoard these things temporarily until I sell them all. So that's what it is. The tiny blue shirt, it's just a prop. It's just on paper. This is just to show you what the design is that you can buy for yourself, for a human. But yeah, this is available right now. The link is in, if you follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I have direct links. On Instagram, there's a direct link in my Instagram bio. On Facebook, there's a direct link on the post that shows this. And it's only available for like the next few days, and then it's done. So that's why I'm pushing it right now so much. I wonder if the shirts will come in time to wear. Maybe. Wouldn't that be something? Will you give us plenty of advance notice? Well, it's May 15th and 16th. I'm going to post probably Monday the link, more information, but now you know. So it's in Summerfield, Illinois, and it's on the 15th and 16th of May from 9 to 5. That's pretty much the whole information, but I guess I'll kind of figure things out more as we go too. But yeah, Misty's going to be here, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. Like I said, some others, and it should be good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Corinne, to put the information on my videos. Okay. Well, so I'm going to wrap this up. We've been here for about an hour, so I've got shipping to go do right now, and I'll do that today and take care of it. Maybe I can clean up after that if I can. So, we good? There's lots of questions about lodging and stuff. I don't know offhand. Limits. The limits I have, I think 50. That's not going to be more than 50 people at a time. I think that's what the fire marshal said I could have is 50. So I have to check my paperwork. I'll have to check my paperwork to see, but I think it's 50 at a time. You know how that goes. But that's based on only the front. Well, I can't, technically, I think I might have the back open too for people if they want to see the walk through the back where, the shipping and stuff is. And I think I'm going to advertise it locally as well for anybody to come. So that adds a little bit to the complexity of things, but we'll see. The town is Summerfield, Illinois. Sean. Yes, so I am going to go ahead and wrap up this VIP entry. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.